Okay, after years of fighting with cheap tripods and the squeak and the creak and everything, and plastic pieces and everything that break on them, and just, you know, poor quality, cheap stuff, I finally decided to go ahead and get a little bit better tripod. This is the Cayer tripod from, bought it from Amazon. And this does have like a fluid head on it. This does have a fluid head on it. So hopefully and stuff I can get some better shots with this. If you're just going to set up a tripod and basically just do still shots, that's fine. But a lot of the videos that I shoot, I'm actually moving and everything. And so trying to get good fluid moving shots with a regular tripod is next to impossible, if not impossible. So I decided, you know, since I'm going to have a wedding that I'm going to be filming here coming up, I think is in August, I decided to go ahead and splurge. I've also got a stabilizer rig coming, and I'll do a review on that one as well. So let's go ahead and get into this and see what we've got. And it came packed in a bigger box than this. I just went ahead and took it on out. Okay. And it looks like a pretty nice bag. It's got ring on this end, so if you want to do a strap, and it also has a ring on this end, so you can attach a strap. And I'm guessing that the strap is probably inside of here. It's made, it looks like, with like a nylon denier material, which is like what they would make like suitcases out of. A nice sliding zipper, which that's always kind of a concern. That one's a little rough, but that was a little rough. This one slides good. Okay. And the bag is padded, so that's nice. It's got, on this side, it's got the logo. So let's go ahead and take this out of here. And if you're looking for a lightweight tripod that you're going to be packing around with you a lot, I probably would not recommend one of these heavier tripods like this. Because I think this thing, I think the weight on that, I think it was like 9 pounds or something. So it's not a lightweight tripod. But, and here's the strap. And it's got a padded shoulder on it. And the handle for the tripod. And there's a couple, silica gel, my favorite. Don't eat these, kids. It's got a zippered pouch on the inside. Let me see if I can turn this around so you can see that. So then on the inside here is a zippered pouch with the instructions and the plate for the head. And Allen wrenches to adjust all that stuff with. And so let's go ahead and set this off to the side for now. And I do believe that that is metal. Let's get it out and see just to make sure. I do think that is metal, which that's good. And the Allen wrenches. So set this off to the side and get this tripod up here. Get it out of the bag. Okay. So like I said, that's a pretty hefty tripod. So there's a head. So let's go ahead and move this table here so you can see, and I'll probably go ahead and back this video out so you can see. And it does actually have 2 heads. There comes with one of the quick release plates already on there, so you do get 2, which is nice. And I do believe that's how that looks. Yeah. And this only slides in and out one direction, so you don't have to worry about your camera falling off there, and then you've got the thing to lock it. So you can adjust it forward and backward if you need to, which would be kind of nice because on the cameras that I have, the battery pack, you can't hardly get to the battery pack to change it without taking everything off the tripod, which is kind of a pain. So let's go go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and back the camera out and stuff so you can go ahead and unfold this and see what this looks like. So this has knobs to actually adjust the legs up and down, rather than like the flip tabs on that. So this is already up to my chin. So, and then we still got one more set of legs to go. So yeah, if you want a tripod that's going to be really taller than everybody, it's going to take up a lot of leg room if you do this. But yeah, let me let me show you the height on this thing. And just to give you an idea, I'm actually 5'6½", and yeah, this thing is like 6 foot tall. So it's like I said, if you're shooting over a crowd or something, or you want some shots, you know, over something, this would be a really good tripod for that. Right here, it's a little too tall for me, so I'm going to bring it back down. Like I said, if you expand this out, it does have a wide foot stance on it, so keep that in mind. Alright, and I'm sure you can adjust this up and down if you need to. And one of the complaints I think someone had about this is that this portion here doesn't actually lock, but it's pretty stiff, so I don't think that you're really going to have any problems with that going anywhere. So let's get a little closer and look at the features of this. As I said, we have the handle here. And depending on whether you're lefty or southpaw or right-handed, we have threads on this side, or we have threads on this side. Since I'm right-handed, I'll go ahead and thread it on here. And the nice thing about this is you can adjust this whatever angle you want. If you want it out, straight from the tripod, more or less, you can adjust this a little bit more. Just crank it up so you'd have it more straight, or if you didn't want to take a chance on bumping into it, which is probably about down here, whereas I would probably have it so it'll still clear the legs. And let's see. And it does have a bubble level on it, right here. And I do believe there's our tilt line. I think it's got a counterbalance on it, dampening. So, and the button here adjusts your tension on your pan. And then this here will adjust the tension on your tilt. Here's your quick release button. And then here is the button to actually lock the head on, so even if your quick release button comes undone or something like that or gets bumped, you're not going to have to worry about the head sliding off of there. And the handle's like a rubbery grip. I like the the copper accents that they have on here are nice. And there's a logo in the middle of there. And the feet have a nice rubber foot to them. It's a pretty big sized foot too, so it's nice. So anyway, I think I'm going to be real pleased with this. It's like I said, it seems to be a real good sturdy tripod, and I like the fact that you can actually crank it way up there if you want. And also, one last feature, since this is a ball head, if you need to, you can adjust the level on that. If you're outside somewhere or something and something's not quite level, you can still go ahead and level the head up. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention, this does have the 2 different size quick attach screws in this, and if you don't want the one on there, you just pop this little button out. Comes out from the back here, and just slide the screw you don't want out, and there actually is a place underneath here, if I can get out of the light, to actually screw that extra screw into, so you don't have to worry about losing it. And so I think what I'll do is I'll probably go outside and take the camera and take some shots with this to see what kind of pan and zoom we get. Okay, so now we're going to do some pan shots. And we'll spy on our neighbors. We'll spin around over here and see. There. And spin back. So let's do some tilt shots. And there's me letting go of the camera. Just give you an idea and stuff, it does kind of, I'd say there probably is some sort of a counterbalance on it. Yeah, we'll do a pan and tilt at the same time. Like a flight of birds taking off. After playing with those cheap tripods, this thing is nice. Okay, now I'm going to try the knob on the back here. I'm not sure if that's to turn off the counterbalance or not. I'm going to try it and see what happens. Well, definitely not that way. And you can tighten the knob on the side, and that'll keep it from moving up. You can adjust the pan and the tilt a little bit and stuff to the tension on it. So now let's zoom in on a little bit, and then we'll try the pan and see how that works. We'll follow Wayne. He don't mind. Let's follow the dog. So that is the Cayer BV30L. So I hope you enjoyed the review.